1 turbo, 2 turbos. We are not playing games. I don't want another car that I have to tow everywhere because we've overbuilt it. This is just the beginning of it. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the vlog and thank you for tuning in. I'm excited for this one. I asked you guys a couple months ago if you wanted to see a truck built and just about all of you said yes. I wouldn't mind building a truck on the channel. What do you guys think? Comment below. And you guys know how much I care about my friends and how much I love surprising them with things. My friends and I over at Nexen Tires, we got you some new tires for your truck.
Really?
Yeah. Sean, this is your motor.
Oh.
I'm dead serious. Sitting behind me is Sean's Tundra. He bought this a few months ago and I've been probably driving around more than he has. I use it for towing, for lugging stuff around, for just about everything, and I could not be more grateful of that. Sean is probably one of the most gracious people I know, just kind-hearted, wants the best for everyone, and I wanted to take this opportunity to introduce to you Sean's Toyota Tundra. We will officially start referring to the Tundra as roids. Like steroids. Let's take a look at what I got for him. Obviously, this wouldn't be possible without any of our sponsors coming on board, and they were more than happy to try to help. You guys saw the NK wheels come in. I'm excited to show you what we did for that. Thank you, Nexen Tires. And also, of course, they also gave me more drift tires. Holly sent us this full hooker exhaust for the Tundra. I'm super excited, and I'll be able to show you guys a before and after what a stock exhaust sounds like compared to an aftermarket one. I've also got a bed liner here for him as well. We have some WeatherTech floor mats that came in too. And I got all new struts, 3-inch lift, and a leveling kit for him too. So he'll be extra bro on the road. That's also the only way that we're gonna fit these massive 34.5-inch tires. And then to top it all off, after we do the whole build today, I'm gonna be bringing the car to extreme wraps. We're gonna be wrapping her and then surprising him tomorrow. So I'm really excited about all this. It's got a few 100,000 miles on it. If I have the opportunity, I'll probably even do spark plugs on her. As you can tell, she's a little dirty. She needs a bath. She's missing the step bar on the other side from the previous owner. Was in an accident, so I'm probably just gonna take this one off because you're a truck owner. I don't think you use it anyways. He's definitely needed new tires, so all new wheels and tires, suspension, and we also have a bed liner because I know he wants to be able to lock stuff up in the truck without having to worry about it getting stolen. The only real damage is this. The previous owner left a battery on the bed lid and it kind of ate into the paint, so in the morning we're probably gonna sand it down, spray some primer on that, smooth it out, wet sand it before we actually wrap it. So without further ado, let's pimp my best friend's ride. The very first thing to do is let's load up the wheels and tires into the back of the truck. Let's go get those mounted. We'll swap over the TPMS and then let's bring those back and start doing the suspension. For being the only tires I've ever off-roaded with, these are my favorite tires to off-road with. They're knobby and great, and I couldn't believe what kind of rocks we're able to climb. Yeah, that was fun. Now NK wheel time. If you guys noticed, Nexen gave me 5 tires for the Tundra. I'm gonna see about getting an additional NK wheel so that Sean will always have a spare ready to go. If not, he'll have an extra tire, but let's take a look at these. So the fun thing about Tundras I recently learned is that their bolt pattern is a 5x150, and they have huge brakes that they need to clear. So when it comes to options for wheels, you're very limited. I was actually very happy that NK had the selection they did for the Tundra, but let's take a look at these. These are the NK Commanders, and we got them in a gloss bronze. I haven't seen these in person yet. Oh wow, that color is nice. So we have an 18x8.5 squared with a 25 offset and a 295/70 for the tires. I'm gonna go ahead and get these loaded up so we can get them mounted and ready to go. All right, this is the first place I Googled. Let's see if they help us out. Oh my God, these look so good. These are huge. Size check, huge. Let's go ahead and start working on getting her lifted. These are gonna look so good on the truck. I can't wait to put them on. Well, Sydney's here. This must be one of your favorite days to work on a truck, huh? This is actually my first time time ever working on a truck, so I'm excited. I'm probably gonna learn a lot, and things are gonna be a lot different than I'm used to. I mean, at the end of the day, it's got an engine, trans, 4 wheels. It should be fine.
What are you doing?
Much better. All right, wheels off. Took the bolts out, the sway bar end links. We lowered the lower control arm, and then we also got the bolt out for the shock. Look how big the bolt is for the shock, though. My God, everything is bigger with trucks. All right, loosen the shock on the top. I'm gonna film taking this out, and then all right, let's take off those shocks and put on the new struts. We have one set up right here. All right, we got the old one here, and the new one right there. It's funny, I bought Bilsteins, and I didn't realize that factory Toyota came with Bilsteins.
Some of them do.
Do Fords come with Bilsteins?
Oh, they come with freaking boxes.
All right, now we have the new setup. We're just about done with the front coilover. Ignore the brake fluid. But after taking these wheels off, this wasn't part of the plan. There's kind of hot spots on the rotor. He's running out of pad on the brake pad. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna replace it. We already went out and we got some new pads and rotors over here. So let's go ahead and let's do this for at once, just to make sure he's extra safe too. Before jumping to the back, we'll take care of everything in the front, swap out the pads and rotors, and put the wheels on, and then we'll move back here. And then exhaust. And now I'm getting ahead of myself. All right, out with the old. I don't think I can lift these high enough for you guys to see them. In with the new. Everything is bigger in Texas. Okay. Very nice. And here's the after. This looks so much better. Now I'm gonna take off this little thing and this thing, because these aren't gonna clear with the wheels. Good as new. So the new suspension, this car is gonna ride and drive so much smoother and nicer. It's also going to be lifted, and with the new brakes, right now it's kind of like, you feel it when you brake, like it kind of kicks back at you, and with the new brakes, hopefully they'll just smooth that out as well. This truck is gonna be super enjoyable to drive after this. So let's rock this out now. All right, now with the old and with the new. All right, one of the moments we've all been waiting for. Da, 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 da.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Wow, that looks good. And now if you guys want to see the fronts, ta-da! Man, I am so happy with how this came out. It is so crazy to me how much just doing a set of wheels and tires can drastically change the look on a car. But if you're gonna do wheels and tire, I'd also suggest doing suspension. And then at that point, you may as well do the brakes. I think Sean's gonna be blown away when he sees this.
Well, he has a real truck now. Nobody drives a stock truck.
Watch, now he's not gonna let us borrow it as much anymore.
I have a truck. Not
Yeah.
gonna let you borrow it.
Next up, we're gonna install the full Holly Hooker exhaust system onto roids, but I want you guys to hear before and after, so I'm gonna turn it over real quick, completely bone stock. You can hear her, we'll do a couple revs, nothing to where she gets too hot so we can't take the exhaust off, but then we'll swap it and then I'll do some revs for you with the new exhaust on so you can hear. We're going from that to what looks like it's gonna be a dual exit exhaust. Yeah, buddy. This thing is fat.
Yeah, I'm not sticking my mouth in that and making vroom vroom noises.
Oh, come on.
I'd love to, but not on that one.
So I need to correct myself. I keep saying this is a full exhaust system. It is a fully legal exhaust system because it is from the cat's back. So we went from a factory side exit exhaust to a dual center exit exhaust. Thank you, Hooker. Let's hear how she sounds. This just looks and kind of feels like a real truck now.
See if it sounds like a real truck.
Oh, it's got a deeper tone to it already.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, I like it. That box, that's a heavy box. This is heavy. It looks super slick. It's retractable. It's been a hot, long day. We're in the home stretch and this was the hardest part of the day. That doesn't slide easily. Oh God.
I might have a little tight. I can loosen it up a little bit.
There we go. Yeah. That's what I imagined it to be.
I think once you leave it shut and you drive around and it flexes a little bit, I think it'll be like this next time.
All right.
Look at the engine, it's tight. Okay, nice and tight, you know.
Gotta break her in by abusing her a little bit. I see
Before
what
we hit it with 200 horse worth of nitrous and then only made 100 horsepower.
Well, all that's left is spark plugs and then fixing this tailgate. Do you want to do plugs while I fix this thing?
Right after I take a sink bath.
Deal.
I'm sweating.
I'm gonna sand this down, kind of rough it up. I'm gonna put glaze on it, let it dry, sand it down, and then end it with a wet sand. And then it should at least be smooth to wrap it. I'm not too worried about painting it since we're gonna wrap it. All right, so spend a little bit of time on this, but the sheet is smooth and looking much better, and the wrap should go on nice and flat.
Took you longer to do that than it did me to do spark plugs.
I know, I'm a perfectionist. I cleaned off with alcohol, I sanded down with 320 a little bit, cleaned it again with alcohol, then I used the putty on it. Wait. I'm just gonna give up trying to explain this. Too tired. Well, you guys, I think this is the perfect place in order to close out. Sean's gonna be so happy and excited when he sees this build. I mean, just look at it. We got new wheels and tires, we got exhaust, we got suspension, the 3-inch lift kit. We also got this bed liner. I kind of fixed up a few little dings and dents in here. We got him new brakes, rotors, brake pads, new plugs. We got a hell of a lot done in one day.
It's gonna ride better,
Yeah.
it's gonna drive better. Gonna stop better. It's a new truck.
It's actually a truck now. I'm super happy with all of this so far. And then next episode, we're gonna be taking her to Extreme Wraps in order to get wrapped. We're gonna get an alignment. I have a little something small, as a little accessory surprise. And then we will be surprising Sean in the next episode. So make sure you guys stay tuned because I'm super excited. And also, well, the video will be out by the time we wrap it, but comment below and guess what wrap color we're going to do at the very least. Do you have any suggestions? Because I honestly don't know yet as I make this.
For Sean?
Yeah.
Oh, hot pink, for sure. For sure.
We totally could right now. Maybe just like one fender we'll do hot pink and the rest an actual slate color.
Just a hot pink stripe.
I like it. Alright, you guys. Well, thank you so much. I hope you're excited about this build as much as I am. My words are not making sense because it's been a long day, but I love you. Thank you so much for watching Ecrew. We out here with love. Bye!
Bye!
And I don't know why I said a few 100,000 miles. I think you guys know what I was trying to say though. I hope. I don't know if it makes sense half the time.